what is it? What is it where you sit back and like you've mentioned here a few times, not thinking you're a good enough leader for this stuff. That doesn't make any sense to me. Every one of us has to learn leadership. So let me start with the basics. How many books on leadership have you read? How many books on management?
Again, not measured, but if I was to go through my diary, through my library,
10, 50, 100?
Yeah, I'd say probably 10 to 12.
Right. Okay. Yep. So guess how good you are at leadership?
About 10 to 12.
About 10 to 12 books look good at leadership. Right? It's not a complex thing. It's like, and I would even say doing a leadership course, because books are good, but even doing like a 360 on leadership, if you get, the 360 analysis on leadership, I know with assessments 24/7, one of our partners at ActionCOACH, you can go and do a full leadership assessment and you'll get your team to give you feedback on how good a leader you are. Those sorts of things are there. Now, I flip it over to management because you've got both sets of skills. In fact, jump on here on Facebook. I did a 20-minute video probably a year or so ago. If you scroll back through, it's management versus leadership. And it talks about the two. And I teach my simple systems for management and my simple systems for leadership. In fact, it's all written, the new book, Pulling Profits Out of a Hat. It goes through the leadership and management structures in there as well. But again, buddy, look, I would say this. If you're 10 to 12 books on leadership, you're 10 to 12 books ahead of the vast majority of leaders in the business community. Most people aren't reading that many books. They're just not. So I would say this, that my gut feel around leadership is you're doing a very good job. Just by what you've filled in on here, you're doing a very good job. And the challenge is you're doing it in a vacuum. You don't have any leaders to compare yourself with. So the easy thing to do is to give yourself a negative score on that sort of stuff.